Hi, today I'm looking at the RGB30, a console having a 4-inch by 4-inch screen with a 720p by 720p resolution. Let's look at the spec. For processor, you have the old RK3566, a quad-core processor, so you should be able to play up to the 64-bit generation, so N64, PSP, and Dreamcast, but not necessarily all the games. You get 1 gig of DDR4 memory. For storage, it used two micro SD card, one from the OS and one for the game. Though you can put the game on the same card if you want also. They quote around 8 hours of battery life. You have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and you charge using a USB-C to USB-A cable. Let's do a quick unboxing video to look at the console, and then we'll look at gameplay video after that. The console is well protected in the box with some kind of styrofoam to protect the screen. And the only thing that you have inside is the USB-A to USB-C cable to charge and the console itself. There was no screen protector. On top of the console, you have the R1, L1, R2, L2 button, a power button, a start button, to the volume button, and also HDMI out if you want to plug the console on the TV. There's nothing on the back of the console. The plastic feel cheap, and it's the console feel cheaply built, but the screen is amazing, and that's the main selling point of that console. One thing that is super important to note is that the original OS got replaced by a new fork called Rocknix that they continue to update, and this is what I'm going to use to test the console. Originally, I had a lot of issue with the console with the battery draining and the ROM not loading, but Rocknix solved those issues. The menu are colorful and easy to navigate. If you push start, this is where you will have all the options, and one of them will let you update the game list. So this is what you need to do after you add ROM, or else they won't be detected by the console. There's a ROM folder on the second SD card, and it should where you should put them. The console is kind of finicky about where to put your ROM, and it doesn't work if you don't do that. You can also plug a Bluetooth controller. It works by default for navigate the menu, but you need to go in RetroArch and also activate the controller, or else it won't work. It's not the most intuitive way to get a controller working. Time for some gameplay video.
Choose a game. Here we go. Super Mario. Let's go. Just what I needed. Just what I needed.
There you are, Alex. I've been looking all over for you. What are you doing back here again? Listen, I know you really look up to Dragon Master Dine, but this is ridiculous. If Dine were still alive today, I'm sure he'd tell you to stop dreaming about his exciting quest, get off your butt, and set out on your own fantastic adventures. I know you have the courage to be a great hero, just like Dine.
Meet Synergy versus Battle 1. Fight! This victory strength you win! Battle 2. Fight! This victory strengthened the soul.
So what do I think of the RGB30? The first thing is that the screen is great. It's really the innovation here. So if you're gonna play a lot of 16 bits game like the SNES and putting an aspect ratio of 8:7, or you're gonna play a lot of Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, the console really shine. It's a console that you can now. I got it for like 79.99 USD, but now you can get it under 70 USD. So it's great for that. There's a lot of update with Rocknix, and it's a small and portable console. But of course, not everything is perfect. It's really a niche product that, like, if you're really looking for a 1:1 aspect ratio for the screen, then that's one to consider under $100. The setup is complicated. I had a lot of issue at the beginning, and you really need to like tweak the setting to get it work. The build quality is not great. You can see that it's the bottom tier of the console. And also, if you prefer playing a lot of 16:9 games, like the PSP, then you're probably better getting like a Retroid Pocket 3, 4, or 5, or a console with an aspect ratio directly of 16:9, because then your games are going to get bigger. As for me, I would still say that I prefer playing with my RG35XX when I need a portable console and I'm traveling around in bus or subway. But if I really want to play a lot of Game Boy and Game Boy Color, that would be definitively a good choice because the screen is amazing. Thanks for watching.